Nah. Nah.
Does your asshole itch?
No.
Get your ass up.
Okay.
Welcome to the I Regret Nothing podcast.
I Regret Nothing podcast.
Sweet.
With Mike J. and Pedro.
I regret nothing.
I regret nothing.
We regret nothing.
I regret everything. Everything I've ever done.
Hey guys, welcome back. I Regret Nothing podcast number 67. And this time I brought back an old friend. As some of you that are tuned in right now can see, we have Ali from Mordor, fresh from Mordor.
What's
coming
up?
on out. I've known this cat for a long time. Something like, I don't know, 15, 16 years. Back in the day, we used to fucking roll shit at CPL. They're fucking marketing stupid ass video games.
We used to own those conventions.
Yeah, and there was actually small talk back in the day of me and Ali having our own show, and not like this was before podcasts. Like this was us having our own fucking TV show or some shit. Kind of weird, but it was just us being drunk, fucking ripping shit at conventions for many years. So Matt, Pedro, meet Ali.
Welcome.
Hey guys,
What's up?
thanks for having me.
Yeah. So
welcome.
thanks for coming on. We got Matt wearing his Wall Street Bros outfit, ready to give us the latest advice on what crypto to buy.
Yeah.
What stocks to short?
Dogecoin right now. Dogecoin.
Doge, got some Doge.
Dogecoin.
We got
yeah.
Pedro with his neck beard, looking like the lead singer of Disturbed right now.
Not neck, not neck, not neck, no neck.
You're gonna fucking waka
shit.
gaga. Give it to us, Pedro.
Give us the impression.
Yeah, give us your David Draymond impression. Come on.
I can't.
No, all right. Yeah, you probably don't even know
I
who
could try,
Disturbed
but I
is.
can't.
When I was driving around,
His mom is watching.
I was driving around the Italian countryside with Pedro, and we were like talking about music, and he didn't know any of the music I was talking about. And then he's like, "Well, do you know this band?" And I'm like, "No, who are they?" And he's like, "Oh, it's a Portuguese soul group or something." And I'm like, "What? Why the fuck would I know any of your Portuguese fucking weird nonsense metal?"
Actually, Bob knows. Bob knows Moonspell.
Well, I guess Bob just knows some fucking odd, random Portuguese metal.
Hey, it's good. It's good, I tell you. No,
It's
I do know
okay.
Disturbed. I just cannot do the voice. I don't have a voice for that.
Oh, you want to?
At
You don't
all.
want to embarrass yourself today.
His mom is watching today, so
I titled this episode that we got a sponsor. I'm not sure that's the real word of we got a sponsor, so I'm going to read some ad copy for you guys just because we've never done this before. My cousin reached out to me the other day, cousin that I don't talk to very much, and he was like, "Hey, bro, I'm running this soap company. Do you think you can do some advertising for me?" So I was like, "Sure, man, I'll help you out." So he sent me a big box of soap. So the sponsorship is I have a giant box of soap at home, and for that, I will read his ad copy. So without any further ado, get ready for a soap sensation that'll blow your mind. Introducing the one and only Man Bar. For all you nasty Postal fans that don't shower, Man Bar's soap blends the finest USA-made ingredients to give you a rich, moisturizing wash that leaves skin feeling clean and subtly scented. And the 10-ounce Man Bar means you'll be able to go longer than the other guys. This soap isn't just soap, it's an epic sensory adventure. And guess what? No need to stress about wrapping it yourself. We got you covered. But hey, if you're feeling fancy, go ahead and wrap it. We won't judge you. So, whether you're a lucky guy looking to level up your grooming game or someone seeking the perfect gift that screams, wow, head on over to manbarsoap.com. This is Man Bar, where hashtag lather meets luxury in the most epic way possible. How'd I do? How was my ad
Our
copy?
first
good.
sponsorship
Yeah, it
ever.
was
If
good.
only
Oh,
we
really
were
good.
getting paid tons of money for that, I would do that 5 times a show. I would.
Hey, what
Do
do
you know how many
mean? We
people would
got to
tune
know-
out of this show live if I was doing that constantly? Because I know when I listen to podcasts and the commercial comes on, I'm like, skip 30 seconds, skip 30 seconds, skip 30 seconds. Skip.
I do the same shit.
We got an unlimited supply of soap now. thanks to just this sponsorship. Okay.
I know.
This
We're
is a
is
big
live.
deal.
They can't skip it. It's live.
I know. And here's the thing. We're
Exactly.
constantly advertising for everyone else in this industry. We're fucking shilling Rockstar and Star Wars and fucking Fallout and whatever games that you guys talk about that I've never heard of, but never do we shill our friends. So I
You
wanted
have the
to
soap with you, Mike?
You know what? I intended to be holding up a bar of soap when I did this because I have a big box of it at home, and I completely forgot to leave that.
He was gonna drop the soap, and Vince was gonna pick it up.
Right.
Yo,
I was
shit.
actually planning on dropping it while I was talking about it and making it. Woo. It's pretty good soap. I'm not saying that because it's my cousin. I could give a shit. But the bars are really big, so I have actually dropped the soap many, many, many times while showering. Sometimes intentionally.
Whoops.
Sometimes not intentionally. I
Like in Italy?
I was staying at Ali's house last week when I was in LA, and I definitely dropped the soap.
Oh, nice. I didn't hear it, so you should have told me ahead.
Well, that's because I was in the bathroom with someone else.
Okay.
But
He's like, he dropped the soap and was like, I dropped the soap.
Ali, come upstairs, bro.
Missed my
Come and
opportunity.
get it. I
Come
dropped the
upstairs,
soap."
bro. Okay. Back to what matters. We still haven't released a Postal 4 update in a while. I know that everybody's getting a little bit restless. We're looking like some of those assholes that just don't update our game very often, and that is definitely far from the truth. We are busting our ass trying to get this latest update out. I know we put out a developer update on Steam, but I'm going to let Pedro talk about some of the new stuff right now because he's the one that's like, headfirst into this bullshit. So.
It's a big one.
Yeah,
It's a big one.
it is a big one. And I can comfortably say it's one of the biggest updates to date. Not the biggest one, because we release literal updates with a whole set of missions. But this is still a very big one, still a very big deal. Like, old errands, they are going to get remade. We are still in the works of the ones that you really didn't like or the ones that you liked less. So we are working on those. Mirrors, you've been asking for mirrors. You have them now. We have map improvements. No more
A
empty
lot.
buildings. Like those buildings that you couldn't access, they are being opened up. They are being furnished. And we did not forget about NPC placement. We are still working on that. But it's getting there, okay? Physics. You get a bunch of physics objects everywhere.
Like
And
poop.
we are experimenting with something
Like
related to
poop?
physics, which I'm not sure if we can talk about it right now.
Is it
Can we talk
poop?
about that?
Poop.
Well, yeah, I can confirm poop, I guess. We are going to. You can throw poop, okay?
Sort
You
of.
can throw
Sort of. It's not like throwing a grenade. And I trolled everybody on TikTok a couple weeks ago, and it's like,
It's like Half-Life 2.
yeah, the TikTok actually has truly been going psychotic since I released a video that said we are never, ever, 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 ever gonna have poop throwing, and well, by popular demand, I guess we will.
A big fan base for it.
All you fucking
They're like,
poop
oh,
fetishes.
that's where you
are-
draw the line. That's where you draw the line. Like, I don't think we drew a line. It's just not something we were doing.
Yeah, all you poop fetishes are going to rejoice with this.
Yeah,
update,
they're like, we
okay?
could do it in Duke Nukem forever, and I was like, good.
They could do it in Dookie Nuki, and now they are going to drop the Dookie.
Yeah,
And,
this is the
with the
true
Nuki.
poop stall.
With physics.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Lots of
But yeah.
turds. Don't
Those
Don't
are
see a
some of
lot.
the things.
Tons
Lot.
of physics objects. Oh, everywhere in the map. Tons of
Yeah,
them.
you know what? I do love when we post a video of something like this and people are like, oh, well, fucking Half-Life 2 had this years ago. Postal 3 had this years. You guys suck. It's like, yeah, well, okay. Do you not want these things?
Yeah, so what?
Do you know would want it?
We're a little
if they
behind.
don't want it, we could just not do it.
Yeah, we're just going to not do it. And then you can shit on us for not having it.
Yeah.
But regarding the map, I think most of the map has seen like design improvements, like more of looks better, more.
Isn't that
objects, more
something
things
you're
to do.
working on, though, Matt? Isn't that what you're helping out with? You're filling
but
out
I think
areas?
Bob and other people on the team are working on it for a while
Yeah.
now. Yeah. So,
Okay,
yeah.
good. Yeah, I do love the comments when they're like, Postal 2 has way more in it than Postal 4. And I'm like, okay, well, number one, Postal 2's
20
been
years
out
later.
for 20 fucking years, okay? It's got like every fan-made mod added into the game. It's got hundreds of weapons. But if you take off your rose-colored goggles and you play Postal 2 again, it's really not filled to the brim with shit. The maps are pretty fucking empty. The stores, the businesses, the houses, they're pretty fucking empty. For what it was, it's pretty good, and it's aged very well, and we still update it, and it's a great game. We're not saying it's not a great game, but don't act like Postal 2 is fucking Grand Theft Auto 5 for the love of fucking God.
You know,
It's
when
like
I
nostalgia.
I know.
I laugh when people go like, "Oh, in Postal 4 you travel so much." You don't travel at all in Postal 2. I mean, the map is shorter, sure, but you don't have fast travel. You don't have
No,
scooters, you
and
don't have
when I had
buggies.
to replay Postal 2 a bunch for the Steam Deck, when we were working on the Steam Deck stuff, I was like, holy fuck, this is slow. There's no running button. There's no, like, you do have to walk. And the distances are shorter, sure, but it takes for fucking ever. There's no fast travel.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's such
shitting
a
on the game. It is a
misconception.
great game. I love it. But
It is.
Yeah, I love Postal 2. Yeah.
But it's such a misconception. Like people think, oh, in Postal 4 you travel so much more. And I mean, yeah, you kind of do. But
do you want to know
have
why
the
Ali
tools.
has nothing to say about this? Because he's never fucking played Postal 4 because he's a shitty friend.
I played it. I think I played it.
He thinks he's played it. I did just give him a PlayStation key the other day,
Mhm,
so
mhm.
he can
Yeah.
fucking cut out this Legend of Zelda shit right now.
So
I gotta claim it.
so the IGN review is like, I'm not gonna play it.
Yeah, he's like, you know what, Mike? Before I play this piece of shit, I'm gonna go read the reviews on some popular websites. And then he texted me and he was like, I'm not wasting my time, dog.
I haven't got enough hard drive space.
I'm all out of hard drive space, bro.
That's
Somebody,
a nice excuse.
yeah, somebody was asking in the chat about workshop. Yeah, it's happening this year, hopefully by the end of the year. And if you didn't see, Brain Damaged is also getting its own workshop support. I don't think it's
the 1 year
full.
anniversary.
Yeah, the 1 year
1 year
anniversary was 6 days ago on 6/9. And so they've got their workshop coming out sometime later this year.
Check the trailer.
Yeah, check out the trailer. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it's not full mod support, though. It's mostly just like map creation and stuff, which is still kind of cool. But hopefully hopefully they add in full mod support like we're going to do with Postal 4, because I want total conversions. That's what I want. I want somebody to take Brain Damage and make a Postal 1 total conversion of it. Because I don't want to have to do that ourselves. I don't want to have to fucking do it. We do get so many questions now. When are we going to make another dark game? When are you going to make a horror game? I'm like, I don't know. Probably
That
never.
nobody will buy it.
Yeah, we'll make games for 20 people.
20? You're being so generous.
Yeah.
You're being so generous.
Yeah.
Not even 20.
I
but-
saw some shithead in the Discord today that was like, why you guys make all these meme jokes? You should tell more inside jokes. And I was like, actually, the game's filled with inside jokes. You just don't get them because they're inside jokes.
Yeah, exactly.
You fucking idiot. And I told him to save up all of his allowance and make his own game. So that's my meme. Fucking shit talking kids in the
No, if
Discord.
he does and if he makes his own game, I'll be impressed.
Yeah, we'll play it. We'll play it. A few years worth of work. We do have some new products coming to the store, but before we move on from Postal stuff, obviously, this is our top selling product in a while.
Squeeze me like that again, and you'll have one less
Can
opposable
hear it.
Get your Postal Dude dolls. We have regular Postal Dude dolls. We've got Brain Damage Dude dolls coming in the next couple of weeks. They're going to have their little butt exposed. You're going to be able to see his little butt, his little censored cock. We've got these Champ dolls. Also, people love these little doggies. They don't make any noise, though. Wasn't going to pay for a box that just barked.
Can we
Steam
talk
Deck.
about what's on the way?
Yeah, hold on, bud. I'm showing stuff that we have.
Okay.
Steam Deck skins. We have these lovely fucking Steam Deck skins. They're pretty easy to put on. Well, that's upside down. But here you go. They're pretty cheap on our website. And then right now, we just got in
Up to Postal 4.
Somehow my mic got muted.
Oh shit!
Have I been
hear you.
muted
What?
this whole fucking podcast?
No, you.
I mean, I
Not
could
for
hear
you. Not for you. For the people in the fucking chat, because I was muted. Oh my god. I think I've been
Oh,
muted
it's back.
since did my sound just cut out?
No, just moments ago, I think. Yeah. No, for 30 seconds.
I'm not muted right now. I can see the audio.
No, I hear you. Yeah.
No, you guys will. It's completely separate. Hold on. Okay, so
I hear you
guys
on
could
YouTube.
hear me,
Yeah.
and then you couldn't. But you can hear me now.
Yeah.
Okay, because
you on
I
YouTube?
didn't hit the mute button. Okay, that was for one fucking moment. All right. I don't know what I was talking about. I don't know what got cut off.
You were
But-
talking about Fudge Pack.
Brain damage.
Right,
and
we're going to have a
damage.
new... Oh, right after the Steam Deck. Okay, well, we have these fun brain damage copies. Get them, Connoisseur Edition. They come with everything. Postal 20 is running out. Truly. I know I've said it before, but they're going to be gone probably within the next few weeks. Postal 4 Janky Editions, those are also going to be out soon. And then we're going to be replacing them. We are going to get final Postal 4 boxes that have the final Postal 4 art and new fudge packs. We're going to have new fudge packs. They're going to have new artwork and everything all the way up to Postal 4, including Brain Damaged and all the soundtracks and all that shit. And then, most importantly, we are currently working on a Postal Dude figurine. We're kind of going back and forth with a few suppliers right now, but we do have the art, and it's basically ready to go. We just got a few more steps. So I'd say hopefully by the end of the year, we will have Postal Dude figures. Maybe we'll even preview the art for you at some point here in the near future, but we got to wait a little bit longer for that. That's what's new in the Postal merch community. On to our first topic. The European Union is outlining rules aiming to make it clear when content has been generated by an AI. I think that is an important thing.
It is.
It is.
But it's not going to stop people from just using AI to weaponize it in ways that you can just bypass those laws. Hell, you can go to outside the European Union and do it. And I mean, it's going to be the same, but it is an important step. It is.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I think that most countries are gonna, if like a lot of countries do it, like already Japan here, they're gonna do it. Now you have to say if it's AI generated or not whenever you do AI content. So yeah.
I tried using ChatGPT to write an intro to this podcast, and it was really fucking stupid. So the intro to this podcast was not AI generated because it was too dumb. I also tried using it to rewrite the Man Bar ad, and I didn't love what it put out. But I didn't spend very much time with it. Ali, have you used a lot of AI yet? What?
Yeah, it probably gives you some like framework of what you should say. I use it not a lot, but I've used it in the past. Most recently, I've used it to like answer emails sometimes.
Do you use it to sext your wife ever?
I mean, if it could be fast enough to do it, yeah, I would totally do it.
She's like, "Why are you responding so slow?" It's like, because I'm just not fucking horny enough right now to send you what you need.
I'm having a robot do it.
Yeah, AI is going to be real good real soon, which is exciting for game development stuff. I mean, it's maybe scary.
I mean, we've used it.
Yeah, of course. I'm just saying in a grand scale, you know, fast forward a couple years, I mean, we're just going to need to argon AI to make the next Postal game. So, like, it will be able to do everything at some point. But, you know, soon enough, it's easy enough to just use to create a bunch of art and create music for the game and probably, you know, more importantly, different languages of a character's voice. You know, it's like at some point, I will just pay Rick Hunter for his voice rights in 10 languages, and we will use AI to create all the lines from the game in Russian and German and Portuguese and Japanese and Spanish and all that. So we won't have to have random people doing those voices, which will be pretty cool. I mean, it's not as authentic, but what the fuck? It's a video game. Who fucking cares?
I think that's what they're gonna do for Rick and Morty for the next season. Now that Justin Roiland is out, I think they're gonna.
So did
AI
they
generate
pay
his voice.
Justin Roiland for his voice rights? Like,
I'm not sure
Because
but,
they have to pay him for that.
Yeah, it's his show, right?
But also
Yeah.
the thing is, the show is like they go to different dimensions. They can do any voice, I guess. Yeah.
right? Yeah, it can change.
Some guy in the chat said, "Fix Postal 4." Nah, we're not gonna fix.
Oh
Postal
no, we're done with that. We stopped working on it. We moved on.
Yeah.
We're done. We're done. We are.
We actually-
We are.
What we did was
Past
we
Postal
put
4.
Postal 4 into ChatGPT, and we were like, "Hey, fix Postal 4," and ChatGPT was like, "Nah, this shit sucks."
Absolutely.
For now, we are doing a DLC for Postal 3 now.
Yeah,
we moved on.
Postal 3 DLC, which
You
we're
guys
not
went
even
backwards.
Yeah, it's not, and nobody's gonna be able to buy it because you can't even buy Postal 3 now.
Yeah.
So
I thought
we're
we
gonna do all-
didn't think about that. Fuck,
I mean, I don't care. It's like
committed already.
Yeah, we're so stupid. We just make such crappy games all the time. Though, why do we care
Oh,
if people
yeah.
play it or not? Actually, the less people that play our game, the less people complain.
Well said.
Yeah.
I've never seen it that way.
Oh, you forgot to say earlier the Postal Brain Damage doll and the Mike Mad Cow doll.
Oh yeah, we do have. Like I said, we do have a brain damage doll coming, so you're going to be able to see the dude's little tush. It should be here in the next week or so.
Not just a tush.
And then we are in process of making a Mad Cow doll. We've had to go back and forth on a few alterations of the doll. And then we're also making a Vince doll.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Vince from Postal 4, so it's going to be a little Vince in a suit with a hat saying his fucking gabagool shit. So
That's just Vince every day. Yeah.
right, yeah, it's just Vince every day. Somebody wants me to do the Mad Cow voice. There is an effect on it when I do it, so it's not quite the same, but it sounds something like, "I'm Mike J, God of Hellfire." So it's something like that, but it's not
Yeah, it's
quite.
pretty close.
That's
Yeah.
close. Yeah.
That's
close.
pretty close. Yeah.
People screaming for me to do Mad Cow. I did, and the doll's coming. It's in the works. I'm a little annoyed with how long we've had to go back and forth on this doll, but I'm assuming we're going to finish the last sample of it in the next couple weeks. Then it's going to take about a month to create them, and then it's going to take about a month to ship them here. So I'm guessing sometime in September we'll have Mad Cow dolls, and maybe sometime in October or November we'll have Vince dolls. And
It's like same amount of time to make a game, probably.
well, not with ChatGPT. ChatGPT makes fucking GTA 6 in 10 minutes, dog.
People don't realize
Fudgeback.
how long
Fudgeback.
it takes to do those things. Yeah.
Well, it depends on how much you pay. Fudgepack 2.0. We're not totally positive on the cost, but it's probably going to be $50. It's going to include, Postal 4, Postal Brain Damage, Postal 2, Share the Pain, Apocalypse Weekend, Paradise Lost, and Postal 1, as well as all of the original soundtracks and art books. Maybe some extras we'll throw on there. It probably won't include Postal 3 this time. We just don't have a way to do that. So
It is the single best way to obtain all our games. Really?
probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I really want to do a Postal 4 art book though. We have some dope art. So
Yeah, we can do that. I don't think it's going to be a physical art book to be included with the Fudgeback, but we can print them later for sale. As long as someone creates it, I don't give a shit.
even if it's like they did like a PDF on Steam or like just images.
No.
put
I'd like to
together.
print it. I mean, we have the art books
Okay.
that are in the 20th anniversary, so it would be something like that.
Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, I like.
We
I like
print
the
the
old one.
QR codes and they do the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I want to make a sticker for the Fudge Packs too, and it will be obviously a fist with chocolate on it, because that's the dope sticker. What are you doing, Pedro? Are you like a fucking
don't know.
child putting things in your fucking orifices?
Turning into a robot.
I'm Pedro.
Terminator stuff and shit.
Cyberpunk 2077's system requirements are going up ahead of the Phantom Liberty launch. Hard drive support is being dropped. It doesn't actually surprise me at all. I mean,
Is it going
Most
up
games.
because it's?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, is it going up because they're just improving the game and graphics, or is it just?
Yeah,
New
no,
stuff.
actually, so even if you don't buy the DLC, they improve the base game. Yeah, new police system, new AI, better graphics, even
Mhm.
less bugs. They like they revamped a lot of the base game, the complaints, and then there's a $30 DLC with apparently 30 hours of new content. So
I haven't
Didn't they
played that game
say
at all.
You didn't start
updates?
Cyberpunk?
I never played it. I mean,
It's
when I
fun.
heard all the shit about it, I
no,
was
if
like,
No,
you
you
wait,
should get it. It's
actually,
good.
for September, October, it's gonna be the best time to play when they release all that.
how many years has it been out yet? It's been like 2 years.
December 2020. Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's good. It's good enough to play now.
Yeah.
But
It's
you,
finally got
but
good.
I can't let you play until you've played Postal 4.
No, yeah, I don't. This
Yeah,
goes
Idris
back
Elba.
to
Idris Elba.
this
Idris
goes
Elba is
back
the
to
main
when people were
character
talking
now.
shit about Postal being crappy. Like, look at Cyberpunk when it came out. It was not
Look
good.
at everything when it comes
Yeah.
out nowadays.
like
Jeez.
most recent games
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like we get this hardcore shit for everything we do. And I'm like, but we barely spend any money on this. And all these companies spend hundreds of millions of
Massive
dollars.
budgets.
But you're all
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
buying it. I mean, I get it. People are still shitting on them. But
Yeah, pre-ordering it will just like
People are
lining up.
like,
yeah.
like on Discord, why don't you have this gun and this gun and this gun and this weapon in the game? I'm like, do you know how long it takes just to implement one
Well,
weapon?
yeah,
in the
and
game?
that's the problem with comparing it to Postal 2, right? Postal 2 incorporated like tons of fan-made mods over 15 plus years, and that's why there's 100 weapons in Postal 2. I mean,
Yeah.
it really is fucking complex. Also, that reminds me, we were talking about pre-orders. If you want a Postal 4 physical copy for your PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, make sure to get your pre-orders in on right now. It's on Best Buy, GameStop, and Amazon. Unfortunately, those are all North American orders. There will be an international site coming soon. It'll be based out of Canada, but it should be significantly cheaper to ship it internationally if you care about physicals for the console. But please get it. Every time we sell units with limited run, they want to make more games with us. So, and any sales we have mean more for later.
You know why people don't want to play Postal 4? Because we don't have an A-list celebrity in the game. We don't
No,
have
it's
Nicolas
because
Cage
we're woke.
You guys
we
are
are
woke.
woke, but
Because it's
we don't have Nicolas Cage in the game.
It's
or we
because
don't
it's
have Keanu
woke
Reeves.
still 4.
Oh.
No, did you see who's in fucking Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty? Fucking what's his name?
Oh yeah, Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
Oh
And
shit.
the 3D model looks so good.
Yeah,
It's
They
it's
insane.
got
not
the
just his
wrong
voice.
one.
It's fucking Idris.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's in
I haven't
that
looked at.
shit.
I'm assuming there's a trailer for it.
Yeah, it came out the other day. It looks pretty
It's like
dope.
we're getting
I
Danny
mean,
DeVito for Postal 4. So
we'll just have him come out of a couch, like a little couch butthole,
Yeah.
naked, covered in fucking lube. Wait, are you saying that Carter Cruz wasn't a good enough celebrity for
No, it's
Postal
good. It's
4?
good. Yeah.
I mean,
Having
it's
an-
not really didn't
It's
see
not
her
like widely
previous
known.
work.
It's not like a top Hollywood. Like,
No.
You see what I mean? Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not the 20 years later people are finding out who Carter Cruz is like they do with Gary. People are like, "Oh, Gary." And I'm like, "You
Oh,
don't
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
know who Gary
Yeah.
Coleman is." I'm not old enough to really have known who fucking Gary Coleman is. When me and Ali were kids, maybe that shit was on Nick
Yeah.
at Night, but like
Probably, yeah.
yeah. No.
He was out of his prime by then.
Right. And the cool thing about Gary was he wasn't A-list and he was cheap as fuck. So like that was easy to land. Nowadays, it's only worth it if we get somebody that has like a fucking wicked social media presence, and if they do, they're not fucking charging us nothing
Yeah.
for their
They don't
presence.
want all
They got to
text
be
and shit.
fans. We got to get some fucking fans. Got to find out that like Johnny Depp is a Postal fan and he wants to fucking
They might be out there like a
Yeah.
crazy.
If some
Yeah.
B or C list celebrity is listening to this podcast, highly unlikely, and you've bought your manbarsoap.com and you're planning to order your Mad Cow doll, hit me up, man. I'll put you in Postal 4
Yeah.
Damn right.
from the
Jack
goodness of
Black,
my heart.
But Jack Black in the game.
I would love that.
You
I
fucking
actually
Jack
tried to contact Jack Black's agent years ago. I think it was for Postal 3, to be honest with you. I don't remember what for. Maybe it was for the porn star guy. I don't know. Maybe I don't remember. But he was too big already. Not happening.
Damn.
Mm.
He's in a lot of
Also,
games.
free
But
could have
he's really
stood a
good.
chance.
He's really good friends with Tim Schafer, the guy from Double Fine. He was in Psychonauts.
Because they look like
Brutal
each other.
Legends.
Because they both look like
Yeah,
the same
they do
slob.
look like each other. Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Well, yeah, he was the star of one of his games, wasn't he? Wasn't he?
No, actually, Psychonauts and Brutal Legends.
Yeah, Brutal
the-
Legend. He was the main
Brutal
character in
Legends, yeah.
Brutal Legend. Yeah. We're not big enough for those kinds of
One
celebs.
day.
We need the next Gary Coleman. We need some like current, small time celeb that'll be big in 20 years. Because like we already had Vern Troyer and Gary,
True.
and they're both dead. R.I.P. R.I.P. Gary.
There's a lot of those like cameo sites where you can like sign up, get a celebrity to like send you a message or a birthday.
Oh, they love
greeting or whatever.
Postal.
I mean, you could probably go hunt someone down there and be like, "Hey, you guys are barely making it. You want to be in a video game?"
We'll get like the Green Power Ranger.
Yeah, he's dead, by the way.
I don't even know.
Shit.
Well, that was accidental. My
He
bad.
committed suicide, I think, like last year or something.
Fuck. Maybe that's why it came to my mind. Starfield Rockets to second place in Steam's global bestsellers list. I don't even know what that is. What's
What the fuck is
Starfield?
Starfield?
It's the new it's the new Bethesda game.
Oh,
New
it's
big
the game
one.
that Pedro made fun of on our social media that got us fucking
Yeah,
raped
yeah.
the other day.
Oh yeah,
there's some
it was so fun. Look, we got so much support, but like the people who are like vivid fanboys, they're like, well, how about Postal 4 then?
Oh,
Yeah, look at the
How
reviews
about
for Postal 4.
4?
How do you go and talk shit about one of the best developers in the industry?
And I'm
The thing
like,
is that
okay,
we're gonna buy Starfield and we're gonna play it. It's just
Yeah.
no, we know it's not perfect. Like
That's
no
what I
games are
said.
perfect,
I was
even
like, can't you
Starfield, yeah.
take a little fucking joke, you fucking neckbeards?
Like they were especially those with the Xbox avatar because, of course,
you can
they
tell
were
right away.
like, "Fuck you, Postal 4 sucks," and I'm like, "Dude, I
They
didn't
have
even
a-
compare Postal 4 with Starfield. That's stupid. I
And
compared
and
with
let's
Red
be
Dead
honest,
Redemption,
we
and
trademarked
even that is a joke."
we trademarked the worst game ever, so we know that Postal 4 sucks. We are
Oh,
very aware and self-aware of our shittiness. Okay, so fucking get over yourself, fanboys, and
Starfield
learn to
looks pretty
take
cool.
a joke.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's
They
still
showed-
gonna
they
showed
sell.
us the-
It's still gonna sell fucking 50 million copies. So calm down.
Yeah, exactly.
They showed us the Metacritic like if it was a gotcha moment, and I was like,
Yeah.
but we promoted the fact that Metacritic last year said our game was the worst.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's not a gotcha.
I love that actually. Yeah, it's crazy.
We
that
love
it's-
that.
Yeah.
I mean, we love that the critics hate our games.
Like,
That's-
would it be cooler if
happening
we
since
made
ever.
perfect games? Maybe. Like
Yeah.
maybe I'd be able to afford a suit like Matt has, or a Lambo, fucking Nyan Cat Lambo, like he has sitting outside of his Japanese fucking apartment. But no, we toil in the shit.
You know what's the issue? We don't have Todd Howard presenting our games. 16 times the poop detail, like stuff like that, like every
yeah.
year. Yeah.
Yeah, Champ doesn't have all that special love that their dogs have in their games. We're fucking
need like
we're pathetic.
You needed like
We
an
don't- we don't-
E3, you know?
Yeah. we need a Mike J on stage. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna do
yes.
our latest keynote. Let me show you what it looks like to throw poop in Postal 4. Sponsored by mansoap.com. Man bar soap. There it is.
Man bars, sponsored by Manscaped.
Yeah.
Sponsored by everything that's
All
that's
the
manly.
men stuff.
Yeah, we're
All the men
dude
stuff.
wipes.
Dude wipes.
I
yeah.
remember,
wipes.
remember when we tried to get a bidet
Got a rash, right?
sponsorship?
I know.
Yeah.
And we we got some retweets by Tushy.
Yeah.
Because they could
Oh, nice.
tell that the big bidet in the game was based on a Tushy. But then I realized that like we have way more Twitter subs than Tushy does, so it was
Oh, easily,
kind of
easily.
meaningless. And then we tried to
Yeah.
hook up with dude wipes, and we called them the postal dude wipes. Nah, no play, no fucking play. Thanks, dude wipes.
I think
Fucking,
Didn't
me and
you
Pedro,
get
we were
a rash or something? Or what was it?
I had an itchy butt for a while, but
From dude wipes?
we thought it was a reaction to like allergies, like non-hypoallergenic stuff. It was not.
Mm,
It was not. I was growing fungus in my butthole.
nice. It's good.
I would still.
I was
get
growing
it,
magic
but
mushrooms in my ass.
It's like Last of Us.
I would still pay
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, well,
Non-GMO
Pedro,
stuff.
Pedro came out and got that non-GMO mushrooms.
Organic.
Oh, boy.
One quick rimmer will send you on a fucking space odyssey. We'll all go out to Joshua Tree and you can lick my ass.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a field trip, I tell you.
Wow,
That's
that sounds
right.
fun.
Okay,
yeah.
I don't know how many of you Redditors listen to our podcast, but if you noticed the last couple of days, Reddit's been all kinds of fucked up, and if you didn't know why, it's because the company's getting wicked fucking greedy. And they're essentially eliminating all third-party apps. They're claiming, oh, we're just charging for our services, but the amount they're charging is fucking obscene for third parties to call on their data servers. So essentially, after June, I think it's June 30th, all third-party Reddit apps will be shut down. And, you know, it's funny. You know, people protested, all these subreddits went down, and now they're back up, and everybody's laughing like, oh, it did nothing because Bez said, I don't give a shit about this, which he obviously doesn't. But, like, they do kind of have a point, right? Like, Reddit only got big because of third-party apps. Reddit didn't have its own app until a few years ago. Yeah. And now they're just trying to fuck everyone. Like, I've seen some people comparing it to, like, well, you use Facebook app for Facebook, and you use Instagram app for Instagram. But all those companies had an app to start with. Yeah, Reddit did it, and now I've used the Reddit app, and it's fine, but it's not great, and it is fucking filled with bullshit. Like, it forces subreddits on you that you don't want to see, and it doesn't have customization options. So I'm all for the death to Reddit right now.
Yeah, I think so too.
I had a feeling it wasn't going to change much, unfortunately. I wanted it to change, but
no, they're fucked.
They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
They don't care at all.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. I don't think they could shut down indefinitely like some subreddits are doing. There are many people who make it a living. So they cannot just shut down.
Right, yeah. I mean, Reddit, this guy's right. Muggy's right. Reddit got big because Dig fucked up. Dig, dude, Dig 4.0 completely changed the way Dig looked, and everybody left. They're like, fuck this shit. We're going to Reddit. Where are we going to leave from Reddit? We're going to go to fucking 8chan.
People are fed up with the monetization. Like, first it was Twitter recently, now it's Reddit. And a lot of the big social media are like under fire recently.
Hold on. Someone says if we were on Xbox, we wouldn't be insulting Starfield.
What the fuck?
This is for you, okay? This is for you. Like,
wait,
you fanboys are all the same. If
does he think we're only making jokes because we're not on Xbox?
Oh my fucking look! If Starfield went to PlayStation, these motherfuckers would spin out of control. I can guarantee you that. Like, we are not a bunch of PlayStation fanboys. There are people here who are Xbox users, and this is never about the consoles. We just made a fucking joke about Starfield. Even if it was a PlayStation exclusive, we would still make a joke because that's who we are.
Right. Plus,
we make jokes
Postal 4 on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. Well, PlayStation 4, it runs at 30 frames, but PlayStation 5, it runs higher than 30 frames. Now, I realize we're not talking about the same game here, but at least we don't have to fucking tell you to fucking bend over and accept 30 frames per second like it's the fucking new norm.
Yeah, I mean,
the thing is that we're gonna play Starfield, and I'm sure it's gonna be fun. It's like the game is not gonna
play
be
it. I don't even know what the fuck it is, but
it's like No Man's Sky. Yeah.
When they sold the Xbox, they were saying something about, oh, you can play from 60 to 120 FPS. Now, if a flagship game like Starfield cannot handle 30 FPS on their main console, and then they say, oh, it's because of creative decisions, it's to be more cinematic, then how the fuck come the PC runs at 60 FPS? It's not just admit it's a limitation. Just like we admit that Postal 4 runs at 30 FPS on the PS4 because of a limitation. It's not bad to tell the truth. To be transparent, it's what game companies should do. This is why we make fun of AAA companies, because they are all full of shit.
Right, and we know.
We will still buy the games.
And we know, and we admitted Postal 4 ran like shit. It doesn't anymore. We spent tons of fucking money paying a Ukrainian port house to get the game running on PlayStation 4 and 5, and in the process, they made the game significantly more optimized for PC. That's just what we did. Now, they're not on the same level. They really are not, but we don't have that kind of money either, right? Like, it can be done. Like, I realize Rockstar is a bad comparison, but they have as much money as those guys. They could have done whatever the fuck they wanted.
Hell, we even admit that getting the game Postal 4 out of early access that early was, even though it was the only decision we could have made, it wasn't ideal. We admit that
it fucking
shit.
sucked. We
are
didn't
that
want to take it
transparent.
out of early access, but we had to. We needed to monetize so that I could pay a fucking Ukrainian team to optimize the game. We don't
Yeah.
we don't have a budget, okay? We sell
In
butthole
our- in the
mushrooms to pay
Disney
salary.
Plus subscription.
Yeah. Anyway,
Butthole
fucking that's
mushrooms.
rant over. We're gonna move on to our next segment. Fantastic fucking fan art of the week. So here we go.
Fart. Fantastic fucking fan art.
Brought to you by Mike J's Bidets. A clean ass is a happy ass.
This week's fantastic fucking fan art is this beautiful drawing made by Mowers Draw on Twitter. It's the postal dude with a sickle, which is actually one of the most requested weapons that I see for Postal 4, because people really did love that weapon from Apocalypse Weekend. But this is a pretty cool piece of art, and if you want your art to be shown on the podcast in the future, make sure you tweet it at RWS Studios and use the hashtag #IRegretNothingPodcast. Pedro may find your art regardless of what you do, but you might want to make sure you use that hashtag so he knows what to search for. I think you could come up with a shorter hashtag for that, Pedro. I think hashtag #IRegretNothingPodcast is fucking really long.
The thing is, I wanted to make as unique as possible so nobody could just use. So I only get, if I search for the hashtag, that's the only thing I'll get. That's why.
I mean, you could have made it something like hashtag postal art or hashtag IRN podcast.
I guess I can.
Maybe in the future.
Okay.
But thank you,
Very soon.
Mowers Draws on Twitter, for submitting your art. It's really fucking dope. And hopefully we get more shit like this in the future. People are, here we go. Back to the 30 frames per second argument was our next topic. That is the debate, right? Like, is 30 frames per second acceptable? And I don't think it's not acceptable. It doesn't overly bother me. Obviously, games are better in 60 frames, but I'm also a realist. Like, this is just kind of the way things are going when we use these consoles that are like hyper limited and you can't upgrade them over time, right? Like, PlayStation 5 is your PlayStation 5 until the end of time.
I mean, that's usually how it goes. It's performance mode, 60 frames or 120, and I don't know how they call it, cinematic mode or quality mode is 30 frames. They usually have those two toggles like you can play with. So, and I think it's fine if they give people the choice. I'm all for it. If they force you to be stuck at 30 frames, then it kind of sucks.
I just have a question. Where were those people who defend 40 FPS when our game did not run well? Where were those people when we released on PS4 and people complained about the game not running at 60?
I think a lot of those people are like console peoples, and the game was not on console at that time. So
yeah, what matters is our game runs on PS5 and PC at 60 frames because it's the ideal and it should be the industry standard by now. I mean, I can go back and play a lot of really good games at 60 FPS. I don't care for 120, 100 and something. I only care about 60 because that's, I mean, it looks so much better than 30. For cinema, for movies, yeah, I can understand why 30 FPS or less is the ideal. But we are talking about an interactive experience. And for that, 60 FPS just doesn't cut for me. It might cut it for you, but I think there should always be an option. Like, okay, it makes sense if you don't have the proper hardware for it. Okay, that's understandable. But if a company is selling a flagship title on a flagship console, it has to at least have the option, because not everybody cares about 4K. I personally am fine with 1080p. I prefer frames over resolution, as long as it doesn't look like absolute muds, in my opinion. But that's me. I personally think it should be a standard by now, just like SSDs are becoming the standard on top of hard drives. Things evolve, and I don't see that evolution being put to play here, but it should, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't care about frames really. I mean, 30 frames per second is great. 60 frames is also even better. But like you said, Pedro, if the game is well done and the game is good, you're not really paying attention to the frame rates.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
true, if
at the
game is
end of the
good.
day, like as long as it's not freezing and fucking, doing all kinds of
Blurring
laggy
and
shit.
shit, yeah.
30 frames isn't ideal, but if as long as it stays 30 frames steady and the game is good and fun, you're probably not going to bitch about it. When there's like a mountain of other issues, then you're going to be like, well, why couldn't it get 60 frames, bitch?
We're
Oh,
stuck at 59 frames.
I've seen people complaining about not being able to get 140
Oh, yeah.
FPS
Of
on
course.
PS4 and,
Of course.
Well, you can actually get 140.
You can, yeah.
but,
Yeah.
Why do you want exactly 140? That's a little bit too much, right?
No, they want what they want. Okay, they paid $70 or $80 for that game, so give them what they want.
Oh, actually, we're talking about Postal 4. We do not charge AAA.
No,
AAA price.
Oh, we
but
should have.
we get shit on for it. Oh my! I can't believe you're charging $40 for this on PlayStation. This game's a year old.
Wait until they see the $40 DLC we are releasing.
Yeah, and it's just going to
boy.
be poop throwing.
Yeah.
We are going to re-release Postal Royale.
Postal Royale, yeah, $40.
$70
In case you didn't know, Ali, we released a April Fool's meme game on Steam called Postal. It's just like a little wave-based shooter.
Oh, nice. Those are fun.
Yeah,
Did
it's
you
not
guys,
real. It was made by Pedro and his buddies, but
It's
it
not
does
real.
work.
I was gonna
Sort
say,
of.
does it work?
Yeah.
It just works. Okay.
Yeah, it
We
just
made it
works.
in like two weeks. So yeah.
Yeah, it's
There you go.
just Postal.
It was made in under a month. We
Yeah.
recorded a bunch of voice lines, like the drunk guy who talks like this, and it was pretty fun. But there were some people who were going like, "Oh, I think the game sucks, and you should add this and that." And like,
Why
guy,
isn't Postal optimized?
Oh my god.
guy, I'm like, guy, it's an April
The internet is the
Fool's,
worst.
and
Why
it's
doesn't it work
free.
on my fucking Chromebook?
It's free. It's a free April Fool's joke.
Right, and it's on
People were
Unreal
taking
5,
it
so it's
very
not
You should have
remotely.
charged us
yeah.
for this.
And it's Unreal 5, so it's like not remotely optimized like whatsoever, and it's just what it is. Someone just asked if it's going to be on GeForce Now. Probably not.
No.
There
no,
might be a
nope.
story free DLC, so
Oh,
we'll see. We'll see if I have time and
Yeah.
if Lena has time, if everybody has time.
I know we
we'll
said
see.
we'd keep it updated, just like we said that Pedro was going to make the dating sim, but like Pedro doesn't really have a lot of time, so
Yeah.
I do get way more requests for the dating sim than for Postal updates, though. So
I mean, I could potentially incorporate it into Postal Royale so we don't have to make another Steam game.
is
sample
there
game.
dating sim framework in Unreal 5?
I think you
think
can
so.
do it with
Yeah, you can make it,
blueprints.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fucking do it, bro. That's your next job. Go. And then make it work for
Gotcha.
PlayStation 3
And Assault and Battery.
and Assault and Battery. Finish it up,
Assault and
bro.
Battery.
Finish up all of our fucking VR.
get that backlog cleared out.
Exactly.
All the
Because
games nobody wants to play.
ChatGPT is busy right now.
It's lurking.
Twitter sued $250 million by music publishers over massive copyright infringement. What happened here, Pedro?
Wait, what's the topic? I
Twitter
didn't hear it.
sued for $250 million.
Oh shit.
Copyright.
Yeah,
I read about
copyright,
it
yeah.
earlier. Yeah.
I don't know shit about it. I'm just reading topics on the list that you put together, bitch.
Hey, you're supposed to click the links I sent you.
Oh my god, I don't know. Twitter has some fucked up algos that was using music that they didn't have the rights for, and these publishers can sue you for every single violation, which clearly added up to $250 million. I'm all for keep suing fucking Elon. Fuck that guy.
I mean, it's just a Benjamin for him. He can just spend away, no problem.
Right.
He'll
He
just lay off
uses-
more people.
He uses hundreds to light his blunts. So fucking
Yeah.
Just like TikTok, we are counting the days until it's gone forever. So Not that we love these platforms, we don't, but they are our main source of
Yeah,
information.
Twitter and TikTok are our main social medias, and they're both fucking teetering on the edge of fucking being illegal or out of business. So
brainwashing people.
Yeah, we're just out there
they're
brainwashing.
shit,
I use
but
my
we need
beard.
it.
I use my beard on TikTok to brainwash people. I'm like, look into my beard. Buy Postal 4.
So the ASMR kind of video.
That's right. I just do this. Things like this. Buy Postal 4.
There you go.
When we first started podcasting, people were always asking for my ASMR. Actually, we weren't even podcasting. I was streaming Postal 4. When I was streaming Postal 4, people wanted me to do ASMR while I was playing the game. So I did. I would just be like,
talking.
There's my. Did you get hard? Did you guys all get hard?
I was going to say that turns people on for sure.
Not gonna lie, that's kind of hot. Some people would pay for that.
U.S. urged to reveal UFO evidence after claim that it has an intact alien vehicle. We're still doing this. We're still fucking screaming.
The whistleblower from the Pentagon. Yeah. He went on TV. He was on TV. He went through a few interviews, but
I mean, people say he's a
nothing out of it.
credible
I don't know.
source.
Oh,
I
people
mean,
are saying? Are people
people
saying
are saying-
that?
Many people are
news
saying.
sources.
Many people are saying.
I don't know. Aliens.
the thing is that
We should lock him up
everyone
with
is-
reality winner and Donald Trump. All these fucking leakers
No,
fucking lock him
the
up.
thing is that
Weirdos.
he's actually he's military and everything. He's a really good like public speaker and everything. But the thing is that we still don't have physical. He doesn't have photos. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't have paperwork, right?
No,
He said
and
it's
anybody
it's
can say
classified, it's
anything at
classified.
any
Yeah.
time. Okay, remember,
Yeah.
well-spoken ex-military people can also have massive fucking brain damage. Okay,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, just like that kid who leaked everything on Discord.
yeah.
He's trying
Right.
to look cool, bro.
Well, he was just trying to impress his friends. Okay,
He was just trying to
Look,
be a douchebag.
Look, listen to me, guys. I'm all for like there's life out there. Okay, there's definitely life out there.
Same.
Okay,
Same.
every person on Earth has a fucking phone now. Where's the endless video footage of the
Actually,
aliens? Okay,
Where's the 4K footage?
yeah,
There
where's the
was
4K
a
footage?
situation. There was a situation a few days ago in Vegas where a family took a really shitty photo video which doesn't show anything.
Yeah, you don't see
And
shit
they were
on
like,
it. I saw the video.
Yeah, Mike and I saw that.
And there's
Your mic was
nothing.
over when we saw that.
No,
and, like, black SUVs came with guys in sunglasses. It's like, what?
Yeah, no, the thing is that the police did go from house to house because the police did see something crash from the sky, but it was not alien related. It was completely something else. Yeah.
Yeah,
was
like,
meteor.
like,
Like
but
meteor or some
but
shit.
where are they?
Yeah, meteor,
okay, because like if
They're up
aliens were
there.
here, there wouldn't be like one ship a year that only the Pentagon has.
Yeah,
Okay.
And it would just come to the United
Oh.
States, you know?
No,
According to the whistleblower, they have a lot of those ships.
oh, do
So,
they?
A lot.
And what do they do? They
And-
just like kill every family that finds this shit, so there's no actual people out there talking about it. Fucking
Men in
fire in
black
the
their
sky.
ass.
Guys are
Look
getting
at the
fucking
light. Remember when,
alien ass probed.
Remember when people tried to do the raid Area 51?
Oh, yeah. They're
gotta
like,
run,
hanging
Yeah,
out.
this
bro.
Naruto run. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's all sprint there with our postal dude t-shirts.
Look, man, I can't wait until the aliens come down and fucking wipe us out because we're all so stupid and too dumb for them to fucking chat with. But they're not here. Otherwise,
I mean,
we would have
humanity-
mountains of evidence. And here's the even more fucked up thing: how much deep fake technology do we have? We don't even have tons of deep fake videos of this shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's. I mean, they probably came by and they're like, "What the fuck's going
Yeah.
on here?"
Right.
Let's
right.
get
Well,
the fuck
fuck
out of
it's,
here.
it's Fermi complex stuff, right? Like they don't care about us at all if they're driving by the planet, right? They don't care. Okay, it's like you walking by a fucking anthill. Okay,
Yeah.
you can't communicate with the ants. What they're doing doesn't mean anything to you.
Doesn't
So,
impact you.
and
You're
every
like,
once in a
"Fuck
while, if
this."
they bite you, you fucking kick all the fucking ants. You step on a bunch of them, and then you walk away. That's it. That's we're we're on a different level here. Okay, like they don't care about us. They're not coming to
But the
fucking
thing is
probe our
that,
buttholes.
obviously, everyone wants to know and everyone wants to see them, but we would have found them by now. if
Oh,
there
you
was
don't
something.
think that the guy that was in the White House for 4 years that talks about everything wouldn't have talked about them out loud to everybody?
It's in those boxes, dude.
Yeah.
It's in the
I
boxes.
Fucking
I want
witch hunt.
some
The witch hunt's
alien
coming
pussy.
after him because of alien boxes.
I want some alien pussy. Okay.
He was going to expose the lizards in the
That's-
government.
Well, the lizard is Melania, okay? He's already married to the fucking crab people. Crab people. All right. Valve's biggest UI makeover possibly ever. I actually saw that today. I updated my Steam. I got the new Steam update. It looks nice.
I
Is
I
it
like
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 a
it.
major redo?
Yeah, and I mean, I wouldn't say major.
Well, it's about time. Yeah.
It just looks
yeah.
more like the mobile app because they updated the mobile app a
Yeah.
few months ago, and I've been thinking to myself like, why does the mobile app look way better than the computer app?
Yeah, no, it does look like the mobile app. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
it is.
For
It
guys
is
like
nice.
me, for guys like
I
me
like it.
who QA test, it's fucking great to have the little notes thing on the overlay. So every time because I forget about the things I need to test when I do a full run, so I just put it on the note, and it's right there. I just need to. Oh, there he is. I almost
Nice.
forgot
That's
about
good.
Yeah, Steam's dope. Do you have a Steam Deck? You have one, Ollie?
I don't have one.
The
I mean, I have a Steam
fuck?
account. I've never got a Steam Deck.
You fucking loser.
Yeah. I've heard really good things about it, but
Almost all of our games are fucking green checkmark, bro.
oh shit.
That's our main console, Steam Deck.
Can that be hooked up to a TV?
Yes. Yeah, there's
I'd have to play with my
docks for
deck.
it. There's docks for it, and you can just use your controller and
Oh
Play
shit.
with your deck.
Be sure
Yeah.
to give him Postal skin if he ever buys a Steam.
yeah, if you ever get one, Ollie, I'll send it with the dolls that I didn't give you the other day.
Yeah.
When I left LA, I look in my bag when I was in the airport and I was like, fuck. I had like a Postal Dude doll and a Crotchy and a Cunny doll to give Ollie, and I forgot to give it to him.
All good. That means you have to come back to LA again.
I got to come back and hang out. Next segment. Cool comment, bro.
Cool.
Cool comment, bro.
This week's cool comment is from Necromancer Bree. Corey was the voice for Postal 3, right? Glad he got to redeem himself with Brain Damaged in 4. I mean, redeeming himself is the wrong word. He was good in Postal 3. Postal 3 was just shit. So he was forever associated with this raging piece of shit.
I think you're using the wrong one. I think that one was from the previous podcast.
Well, then she just got extra fucking play.
Double.
Oh,
cool
there you
comment,
go.
bro.
Here's the new one. I'm the idiot. Octorok Cock. Based. My adoration of the Postal series actually stems from piracy. Way back when I grabbed Postal 2 off some devious website in my teen years. Love what I played so much I got the game on Steam with Apocalypse Weekend. Eventually played 1 and so on. That's not a completely uncommon story. And it's actually, we had a chat about this with the team the other day. That's how a lot of people on the Postal team started playing Postal, was through piracy, which, we obviously made some fucking waves on Twitter last week with our stance on piracy, that obviously anybody should pirate a game versus buying shitty keys from shitty fucking key websites. But yeah, Octorok Cock or at Squid Mechanicus, thanks for your cool comment. And again, if you want your comment to be on here, try to use the hashtag I Regret Nothing podcast, and then Pedro can find it a little bit easier.
I will shorten that.
I don't remember
hashtag.
how I got the Postal 2 back in the day, but I think back then they used to sell those magazines and you had a PC like disc in it.
Yep.
And for some reason, Postal 4 was on the disc with a game magazine.
Yeah, we did a lot of that, actually. We did it in Poland and a bunch of Eastern Bloc countries had licensed it. CD Projekt actually licensed Postal 2, made a Polish voiceover of it, and then put it out as a magazine disc. So there was just a bunch of that. That's why when people ask me every day, like, when are you guys going to do a blah, blah language dub of Postal 4? I'm like, literally fucking never. We didn't do that shit for Postal 2 either. Other people did it, and we just incorporated it. So I think
CD Projekt to make the next Postal.
yeah, they're
Then we'll
definitely
get some
still
views.
interested in doing work for us. I'm sure CD Projekt gives a shit. They do own GOG, so they kind of already do business with us. But
Oh yeah, the Xpatch server. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
yeah, it's good stuff. Leaked Mortal Kombat 1 roster features several 3D era combatants. I don't know what that means.
I gotta look at the link.
I guess. What's a 3D era combatant, Pedro?
Oh yeah. So basically, everybody from the Mortal Kombat 4 up until Armageddon, all those fighters, they have a potential to be in the roster as a cameo, and the cameo basically means that you don't actually fight with that character, but you fight alongside it. So you do
Yeah.
some button prompts, and that character fights with you, which is cool. I mean,
Mhm.
I understand
They
you
do
can't
this in a
have
lot of games. Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Fighter Z has this.
exactly. I can understand that it's very hard to just add one character because you have the combinations, you have the move sets, you have the voice lines, you have the everything, the customization of those characters. So I can see why there was this decision to make them cameo fighters instead of actual in roster fighters. Doesn't mean that some of them cannot be used. Some of them can be used in the main roster as normal fighters. But it's pretty cool that they are actually going back to those characters that are, some of them are very obscure, some of them many people don't remember, or they do remember but not in a good way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
I
cool
love it.
stuff.
Yeah.
I
I
love
love
it.
it because
I like it.
actually most of the characters, because it's kind of like a semi reboot, right? Most of the characters are dating from Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, and they have the skin from those games just upgraded to like new graphics, like new gen. But because I don't remember Kano ever being bald, and it's because he hasn't been bald for like 20 years
Many
now.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
from the
Sonya
original
Blade
game.
with the green outfit
Yeah.
and shit.
hmm
And
Yeah.
fucking Striker is there. Police
Oh
brutality.
yeah, Striker's in it. Yep.
But from
Police
from what I saw,
Brutality.
they're gonna have about 20 to 25 of the classic characters from the beginning of the when the game is gonna launch, and then they're gonna add a Homelander from The Boys, Omni-Man from
Oh,
Invincible,
for sure.
Postal dude from
uh,
Postal 3.
Yeah.
I
Postal
wish.
dude
Fuck.
from Postal Redux, like a lot of
Fuck, we
a lot of-
wish.
yeah. So yeah, if they go crazy like that, like usually they have some cool characters as DLC, like Leatherface or the Xenomorphs or like stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, this
Robocop.
Mortal Kombat caught me off guard. I didn't know that. I didn't even know that there was one in the works. And the
Yeah,
trailer
yeah.
came out.
And,
I was like, wow,
Jean-Claude Van Damme is doing the Johnny
Johnny Cage, right?
Johnny Cage, yeah, voice.
What
Yeah.
about
Voice,
Steven
yeah.
Seagal? You think he's coming in?
He's doing he's doing Sub-Zero, yeah.
Steven
Sylvester
Seagal
Stallone.
and Gary Busey. You think they're going to be in
We should
Mortal
get-
Kombat
Chuck
1?
Norris.
And
We
Chuck.
should get William Dafoe to play the Postal dude in Mortal Kombat.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, in a Postal
boy.
movie, yeah.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe. Postal old guy.
Oh,
And then
I don't
a
wanna-
Zach Ward
yeah.
skin, just for Zach Ward.
you know, like Nicolas Cage, he's been doing so many movies recently, even like small movies. We might be down to do the Postal dude.
You got to be like, hey,
mean-
Nick Cage, make a Postal movie. We give you free reign.
Do whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Do whatever
No,
the fuck
honestly,
you
He's
want.
in Dead by
He's
Daylight.
been doing a lot of
now.
like indie movies recently, yeah, and I think he's having fun. He likes it. He's in
Well, I'll call
the-
Uva. I'll call Uva up and I'll be like, "Yo, Uva, you can make the next Postal movie under one condition: get Nick Cage."
He's in Dead by Daylight now as a playable character. So
Yeah,
oh,
What
he
is this
was
power?
he was with Hideo Kojima today. So
I
maybe
saw.
that
I
he's gonna
did
be
see
in his
that
game.
picture. I saw he was at the Kojima Studios.
Nah, but we could not do that to Zach Ward. Come on.
Yeah.
No,
true.
he could
Nah,
play the Postal dudes. He could play alt dude. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude senior.
exactly.
Senior.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
just put a fucking a ginger wig, like
Yeah.
with some gray hair.
I'm not sure Zach would work with Uva again. I don't know. I don't know if that would happen
don't know.
anyway. So
No.
there's not much we can
But
do
Nick
about that one.
Cage, you never know.
Right. If it was with Nick, who knows? I'm going to skip a couple topics here because this is the only thing I really wanted to talk about this whole episode, and it's the fucking new Jedi Outlaw game.
Oh, Star Wars Outlaws. Oh, it looks so good.
Yeah,
haven't played it.
fucking, I don't know why I called it Jedi Outlaw. It's just Star Wars Outlaws. It has nothing to do with Jedis. Yeah, it's fucking like GTA in the fucking Star Wars underworld.
Yeah.
Shit looks
Is it
sick.
Is there
I love
multiplayer
it.
too?
We don't know yet. We don't know yet. But it's made by the people who did the Division, so they're pretty good
Oh.
with when it comes to graphics. And I love the Division, yeah. And Massive, they usually do some good games, like
So it's like
good-looking
open world
games,
style
and,
game.
Yeah, So you're gonna be able to steal ships from other people and fly into space and stuff. So, and it looks like you cannot explore the whole planet because you cannot make a whole planet interesting. So they're gonna have like sections on it, I guess. And but each planet is gonna be like ice, desert, forest, swamp, like all that. So yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. It's
Maybe good.
Ubisoft.
We'll see. Yeah.
I just want to play it. I'm kind of over the new Jedi game.
It might be good that it doesn't have multiplayer, so they kind of just focus.
Oh, so this is like a whole separate
game
game from the one that just came out, huh?
Yeah.
It's not like it's not like an add-on or anything.
Yeah,
like
look up Star Wars Outlaw. It looks fucking dope.
Imagine a Mandalorian video game. Now that shit would be.
And you
cool.
play a female character, so they're super woke.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
We were supposed to have kind of a Mandalorian bounty hunter game back then, and it got canceled. So
is it like supposed to be like Sigourney Weaver or something? This lady.
It's supposed to be more like Jyn Erso.
Vibe,
It's supposed to be more like Jyn Erso from Rogue One.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But she has a Sigourney Weaver haircut. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's Ubisoft after all, and I don't really trust them to do all the good decisions. But I mean,
you cannot trust
it's
the French.
Star Wars.
Yeah. I like Watch Dogs too.
It's hard to fuck up Star Wars, really.
Watch Dogs.
I mean, it is
I play
easy.
Watch Dogs
It is
1.
easy.
I love
Watch
the
Dogs
Division.
2 is dope.
So the Division.
I love Assassin's
Watch Dogs
Creed.
2 was great.
I do. Too.
I liked Assassin's
And
Creed
Watch
before it
Dogs.
became what the fuck it is today.
No, so they're going back this year. The new one. They're going back to AC1.
They're going back to brown people.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Are you gonna star in it, Ollie?
I already get the
Climb buildings, fucking assassinate. Assassin's Creed had what's his name in it? The guy from
Baghdad.
Assassin's Creed had the fucking guy from The Expanse that was canceled. The one that played Alex on The Expanse.
Oh, right.
He was one of the
The last
voices.
game?
He was
I'm
one of
not
the
sure
voices.
if you
of Assassin's
reached
Creed.
this part of Legion of Watch Dogs Legion, but they had Assassin's Creed DLC there.
Really?
They had an
Oh,
actual
true, yeah,
story mission about Assassin's
I don't know if I
Creed.
got far enough. And then I got pretty far, and then I was like, oh, you can play it on different consoles. So I decided to start it on my Xbox, and I bought it on my Xbox, and then you can't load your save from the PC or Xbox. So I was like, I'm done. I'm not playing this shit anymore.
I actually bought it on Steam when it came out, and I haven't played it yet. I have so much shit to
No, it's
do
good.
and play.
It's pretty
so-
fun. Yeah.
I really like the first and the second game, so I've heard so many bad things about the third.
I think
Not
it's pretty
Postal
good,
3 kind of bad, but it's still not ideal for some people. I don't know. I will try it. I will try and see.
Do it, bitch.
I'll try the new
I'm pretty
Assassin's
excited
Creed
for the
too.
new Assassin's Creed. They even have a color grading to make it look like the first game, like the blue and desaturated gray.
Yeah.
And
I enjoyed those games. They're fun.
Because I didn't really like or care about the RPG element. I really like the parkour and the stealth, like in the other one.
Yeah.
So yeah. And I think
Valhalla was
Baghdad
good too.
Baghdad
We're
has
talking
never
about
been in any
Mirage,
game
right?
before. Mirage,
Assassin's
yeah,
Creed-
the new one.
Yeah, because that game looks like Assassin's Creed 1 remade. It's the vibe I get. It's great. I mean, it's great.
Yeah, it's looking
But we'll
good,
see
yeah.
how much they will innovate to earn a purchase from a lot of people. We'll see.
Yeah, or they should not make it $70. I think
It's gonna be like
$49.99.
$100.
Yeah.
If you want the whole experience, yeah.
Well,
gonna be like
They already have a Prince
a
of
tiered
Persia
system.
skin. if
Let's
you
talk
will.
about expensive for a second, and this will be our last topic because we've kind of gone way over. But Sony working on an Apple Vision Pro competitor. Is it also going to be fucking $4,000?
I'm not sure, but I know that Sony are the ones giving the lenses to Apple. They are making the lens Sony for Apple for their Vision Pro. So
No, so they're like,
I
we're
mean-
gonna do one of our own.
it might be the same lens. Yeah, it might be.
Do you
about the same
think the
thing. It might
Vision
be-
Pro is worth it if I just use it for porn?
Yes.
For me, I'm gonna buy it,
$3,500
so-
fucking high def porn in each eye.
And you can still look
Yeah.
at
I
people
don't
while you're
know.
watching.
That's
I don't know
right.
why this.
And people can see my eyes when I'm like,
They see.
And you're like, oh.
yeah. I'm actually
don't
gonna
know
wear
why
it.
this shit
I'm actually
costs.
gonna wear it while I'm actually having sex. So like,
Yeah.
you know,
There you go.
real feel, dog.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's
that's
stupid. I
actually
mean,
quite useful.
I have the VR headset, and that was 500.
Right.
I barely use it now.
Yeah.
But you know,
I
why
have
the
a
fuck would
Quest.
spend
I have a
4K?
Quest Pro. Or no, I have a regular Quest 2, and then I have whatever the fuck. I have an Index, and I fucking after I played Alex, I never touched that shit.
See,
Yeah,
VR is not going to be the industry standard if they continue to charge as much as they do for a car. I have zero interest in VR as it is right now because it's not a perfect thing. It's not going to replace mouse and keyboard or a controller. And at the same time, it's fucking expensive. And for some people, not for me, but for some people, it's nauseating.
Yeah.
So it's still not there yet. And
I
they're
still get
charging
so
this
many
much.
questions on TikTok. Postal VR when? Postal VR when? And I'm like, no, never.
Who's gonna buy it? Half-Life Alex could have made a lot of money if it was not VR.
Right.
I mean, I understand they
Or if they did a fucking orange box and put it on
they
PlayStation.
did a great job with Half-Life Alex.
Yeah, I wish
but,
they would.
If that shit was not VR, a lot of people would have.
Nah, they
Well,
just
you
wanted
can
to
play
sell
non-VR
indexes.
now, but people made a mod for it.
Yeah, but it's not.
Steam
It's
mods.
the game wasn't
Yeah.
designed for non-VR.
Yeah,
So like you
exactly.
play
Yeah,
it,
it's
and it's like the
specific VR.
easiest first-person shooter ever.
Yeah.
It's definitely
I mean, if
not.
they
It
port
is
it
the
to
best
PlayStation, I'll
VR
play it.
game, though.
Yeah,
It is a
should.
really
They
good
should
VR
make
game.
an orange box too.
The funny thing with this Apple headset is that like people were shitting on VR like for the past like 5 years with like the meta shit, and the moment Apple announces their headset, people are like, "Oh my god, it's the best thing in the world," and it's like,
Well,
no.
I think that's the thing about Apple is that the good thing is that when Apple announces like new tech, people start to like talk more about it, and then it like the other companies jump on the train.
Of course, yeah.
And try to, there's more competition, so we get more product and more advancements. Yeah.
Yeah.
Historically, they've been really bad at patenting things. So they've lost a lot of money out of not patenting things how they should and when they should.
Oh yeah, they've lost
And-
so much money.
So much.
The
But they've
biggest
also
company in the
earned a
world.
lot of money.
Right,
Yeah,
that's
I
what
mean,
I'm
they
saying.
could
Like
be
multi-trillion-dollar
up here. I mean,
company.
they're
They're
up
like, but we
here.
lost $1 billion.
Oh no.
I mean, they're up here, but they could have been up here. So
They're already up there.
They're up
They're
there.
already
We
at
don't
the
need
top,
bigger
yeah.
megacorps. Let them fuck up their fucking patent trolling.
I think Apple and Disney are the biggest companies now. So
Good.
I
More
bet.
Star Wars, bro.
yeah.
More Marvel movies, bro.
Fucking Disney should buy
Come on.
Florida.
no more.
They should just buy the whole state of
Just buy
Florida
a state.
and then
Yeah,
saw
Are they
it
going
off.
to ever? Are they
Disney
ever
World,
going to
yeah.
reset the whole Marvel universe? Like,
Nope.
I mean,
Oh,
they're just-
dude, I watched fucking Quantumania. That was the stupidest shit I have ever
I haven't watched it.
fucking seen.
Yeah.
Oh
bad.
my
It is bad,
god.
yeah.
Is
It
it
was
worse
so
than
bad.
Thor? The last Thor?
Yes.
It's not. Yeah, they both suck. The
Yeah.
thing is that, I understand there's a lot of fans and they want to make money. They know they're gonna make money, but like, just take time to make less movies and more quality. Like, come on, like people will like it.
No,
Mhm.
like what was so bad about Quantumania is that it was all CGI because it was
Yeah, it's all
completely in the
CGI.
quantum realm. So just every second of it was just like, ugh, God. It was so
for
You're
me,
bad.
the
watching
thing
like
that sucks-
cutscenes basically.
Yeah,
with
it was
the
all
game.
cutscenes. And then I had to
They
watch
have,
what's his fucking
uh,
name, Jonathan Majors, the whole time, and I'm like, this fucking guy's already canceled.
Yeah. They're not sure what they're gonna do yet about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
he's fucking canceled.
They're just gonna rewind
Dude
time. It's gonna be a
fucking
different
has
actor.
slaves.
But the thing is that he's supposed to be a blue dude with white eyes, so they don't really in the comics,
Ooh,
right?
they could get
the blue dick
fucking.
as well.
They could get what's his name from the new morning show, the guy that played Blue Cock in the original Watchmen movie.
Oh,
Billy
yeah.
Crudup. Billy
Doc-
Crudup
Dr.
can come
Manhattan?
in and be
Yeah.
like, I'm
Just-
fucking.
Look at my dick.
Look at my blue dick.
No, actually, I can move my dick with my brain. What-
All right.
Actually, in the yeah,
It's
I wish
something.
I don't want to spoil anything, but they have some cool cameos in the Flash movie, like some wild ones, like crazy ones.
That movie's getting shit on too.
you got an abuser at the,
Right.
at the forefront.
Forgetting that it's bad, it's
Yeah,
also
they do,
starring
yeah.
an abuser.
Who,
No,
like,
but besides
robbed
Ezra
people.
Miller, they have some pretty wild cameos in there. But yeah, so
I mean, I'll
He's not
probably
canceled,
watch
but
it
he's good.
when it's on Disney Plus, when Disney
Yeah, yeah,
buys
of course,
Marvel, and then or Disney buys DC, and all of it's on Disney Plus later.
Yeah, I'm
on.
gonna watch that too.
well
Oh,
now they have
God.
James Gunn, so at DC. Yeah. so
Hey,
we'll see what they do.
new Spider-Man movie though, so dope.
I'm
Oh,
gonna go
I
see it
heard
this
good
weekend.
things.
It's
I'm
so
seeing it
dope.
on
Heard good
Sunday.
things.
It is. I didn't know that it was the first half. It is a cliffhanger. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
it is good. It's convoluted as fuck. Really, really convoluted. Like
Bet.
the joke gets old, like that there's just endless Spider-Man. Like it does get really, really old. But it's still a really good movie.
There's even a spider horse.
There's a spider
there's
horse.
spider
All types of
everything,
spiders.
really.
Spider, T-Rex. It's kind of like the gif or the meme of DiCaprio pointing at the TV is like, oh look, it's that kind of
The whole movie is that, and it's like almost 2 hours long. Yeah.
See, I didn't.
I love
watch
the first one.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't watch the movie yet, but I need to know. I don't care about spoil. I need to know. Did they make a reference to Spider Pig from Simpsons? Please. It's such a missed opportunity if they didn't. Okay.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
but
it.
they already have the Spider Pig in the first movie.
Yeah, Spider Pig was in the first movie, wasn't he?
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah,
know.
the same crew. He didn't really have the same crew in this one. I mean, they were there, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
and
is,
I like
uh,
Oscar Isaac, but man, he's in every fucking nerd property now. Every single one.
Is the Nick Cage Spider-Man from the first movie like Spider-Man Noir in the second one?
No. I mean, he might have a cameo in it, but it's not main. Like the main characters are fucking Oscar Isaac's like Latin Spider-Man, some fucking, BB Dub fucking Spider Lady.
They have a Spider-Man punk with Daniel Kaluuya, playing the punk Spider-Man.
Yeah. Hey, that guy was good.
Yeah.
But okay, we are now at almost an hour and 20 minutes. This podcast went way too long.
Shit.
Thank you, Ollie, for spending your fucking work day with us while you're
thank
hanging
you
out
guys
in
for having
fucking
me.
Frodo Land.
For sure. The gang.
Wall Street Bets. Thanks for tuning in, David Draymond. Waka. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
This world's infected with a cancer fueled by hate.